Hi, I'm Ken Rakowski, and this is the Voice of Disruption. Every week, we bring you incredible people that are disrupting the planet and disrupting yourself. And we have some amazing people who are going to be joining us today. Super excited about this. It's an opportunity to see how they think, because when you think about disruptors, who do you think about? Maybe Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Richard Branson. It's interesting because if you look at these people, they have certain unique talents, or let's call them habits. Yeah, habits. They do things in a repetitive motion that give them this spirit of change on a regular basis. And some of these patterns you can learn. You can actually do yourself. They're regular things that if we make a little change in the way we do things, we could become disruptive in a good way. For example, one of the most important things to do is to start your day off the right way, with a win. And a very simple win is by doing something you control. All right, here it goes. You're going to laugh, but did you make your bed today? What? You didn't? Or did you? See, if you did, you won. You made your first task. You actually completed something. You started off the right way. Now, the reason why I bring this up is some of the biggest disruptors on the planet make their own bed. They start moving in the right direction right away. See, if you look at different patterns, we have to analyze and make sure that those patterns, which are habits, are good for you. Anytime you walk into something, do the same thing over and over again, is it good? I remember sitting with a very famous HR person, human resource, that hired some of the most prestigious executives for one of these big Fortune 10 companies. And what they would generally do is, after they determined who the top recruits were, they would bring them to lunch. And they would order food for all of these 10 people that they're looking at possibly recruiting. They would order their lunch, and the first thing that would show up would be soup and salad. And the first person that would put anything on that soup and salad, being salt or pepper, they automatically ruled out as a potential candidate to hire. You ask why? Well, because their habit was to modify something before even trying it. They were closed-minded. See, the idea is this: your patterns or your habits actually can eliminate the way you see things or how you move forward. By not putting salt or pepper and tasting it first to make sure the soup or salad was right, that means they were open to an idea. See, today's guests that you'll meet have formed great habits to allow them to propel themselves in this mode of change. Because change is good, right? The only thing certain for us is change. To battle change is a waste of time. To trust change assures ourselves of life. And that's what these people do. They trust change. They embrace change. They know it's going to be uncomfortable at times. And discomfort, well, it may not feel good, but it means you're going to move where you're from to find that comfortable place. See, most of these big game changers that you admire, the Elon Musks of the world, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Oprah Winfreys, they were incredibly discomfortable, uncomfortable, let me get the right word, multiple times. And that's what allowed them to move forward. Because being uncomfortable is the first thing you have to catch to move forward. So are you uncomfortable? Are you feeling like you're not in the right place? Or are you too comfortable? Because if you're too comfortable, you're not going to move from that. So the first thing we got to do is find people that can inspire you to get a bit uncomfortable, to realize where you're at is not the right place to be, because we need to disrupt ourselves. And on today's show, we'll start from the last. I'll tell you, Sasha Strauss is going to finish the show. He's an amazing individual who's worked with some of the biggest brands on the planet. You're going to be excited to hear him. And then John Livesay, who's all around making the perfect pitch. And then our first guest, who you're about to meet, has changed all of our lives. I mean, every single one of you, because he invented the video game and Chuck E. Cheese. So let's get going with the show. Let's start with Nolan Bushnell. Let's have some fun. I'm Ken Rakowski. You're hanging out with us right here on the Voice of Disruption. We'll be right back.